don't give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kiss.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get the ball. 36, 36.
Protein spill. Go, Jackrabbit, come on.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down now, it's Armstrong. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the
Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Charlie.
Looking to throw. Daniels. This is caught. It's Cooks. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
34 yards there and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here we go. 10-2 sub. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Ricky.
Get it.
On 3rd down, Daniels. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense, I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, set, 50, plant.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Jumping. Like that.
80 weapon. Hey, wahoo! Hey, Sam off! Hey, orbit!
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Ready?
On first down, Lawrence steps away to his left. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Ready.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Check out me.
Hey, lock it! You draw Corker. Rock it.
Check 13.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, this is Harris. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Smooth!
Back to throw. Lawrence. It's brought in by Harris. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they've rallied and made the tackle.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he'll give it here to his running back. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Hey, Zoo, 90 Wolf.
To throw on third down, Daniels. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run with Harris. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 23.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, breaks. Check 50, check 50. X3, 218, chop, go out. Look at me, zipper. Now.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that myth?
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Brandon Cooks scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Rams have taken the lead. And that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10.
Hey. Go.
Hey, 50's the mic, 50's the mic. Oh, yeah.
Ready?
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, it's Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Hey, Haywood!
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hard, hard.
On first down, it's Harris. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Sam off. Christian Travis. Under 10, lock it. Defense.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Rock it. Hey, Alpha.
Check 37. He's coming.
Go.
Check 9.
Go.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, exit.
44 to Mike. Tackles. Bobo's to Mike. Mike's Bobo. Here we go. 44. Mike, 44. Bring it.
5.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
44 to Mike. Watch the out. Bobo's to Mike. Mike's Bobo. Here we go. 44. Mike, 44.
Hey, high 7.
Full street. 44 to Mike. Check.
On 4th down, Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Let's go.
On the ready.
50, Mike's 50.
5.
Check curls. Hey, Mike 50.
Hey, Charlie.
Let's go, defense. It's our time.
Shoot.
Throwing after the interception. Lawrence, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Check 26. Watch the edge.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Let go.
On second down, Kamara. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch a deep.
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
44, Mike, 44. And I'm coming after you. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike.
Get it.
From the gun, Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Down. 8, read. What? Squeeze. General West. Leo.
Check.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
That's it. Big hit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Running with Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down.
Crunch time, defense. 24 is the Mike. Too little, girl. 24 is the Mike. Coming to you.
Smooth. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready up.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 41. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Kamara trying the right side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
yours. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
44's Mike. Check, check. I got him. 44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Fofo's to Mike. Mike's Fofo. Bound to lose one.
Let's go.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
44's to Mike. 44's Mike. Check, check. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Shoot.
A final shot before break. Lawrence. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They start the second half with Kamara. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Hey, lock it. Out. Rock it. Hey, Delta. Get it.
Again, it's Kamara. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety.
Bravo.
Safety's creeping. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike's the 59. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Mike's 59.
Looking to throw. Lawrence out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
First down.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Protein spill. Gone.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On the set. 61, matchbox white.
Check. Crouch.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike, check. 59. Watch the flag.
Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Blue draw Corkers.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Hey, Alpha.
Come on, D.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Here didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
To get a little more cushion. They'll run on 1st down. Armstrong. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Off the play fake. Down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
they? Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route.
Brandon Cooks, touchdown, LA! Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Check. Lucky.
Topper. You're out. Go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
218, chop snap.
On 2nd down now. It's Armstrong. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Hey!
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Armstrong. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Ready?
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Look at me. Door.
Check. Big edge. Check nickel.
On second down, it's Armstrong. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Oh, yeah.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. That's a gain of 3.
The Rams on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Off play action. Daniels. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Saints take over
That's
first
it,
and
baby.
10
We got work.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Fair.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Completes it to Watt. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Get one. Kill.
Hey, Sam off. Hey, Echo. 5.
Kamara. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Saints on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, alert 3. Tight dog.
Hey, lock it.
They run it again with Kamara. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. Room here to run. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. That's sort of a prime example, is it not, of selling out defensively on 4th and short?
It certainly is, because what you're doing defensively is saying you're going to stop them right there at the line of scrimmage or make a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Instead, they get just enough of a hole chopped, and you're thin on the 2nd and 3rd levels, then you become a chaser instead of a tackler.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
First down, Saints.
Ready. Ken Tusa. Greystone, Travis. Guard, guard.
Bang, 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 bang.
Get it.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Check three, check three, check three. No, no, no. Off, off, off.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Slap.
Look, squeeze. Now.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Now they'll run. Murray. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Leo. Go.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Goal.
Out. Now.
Get him, you got it.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
We ain't giving up nothing today.
On 4th down, Lawrence. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. His throw incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Mike 47. No chance. 47.
On 3rd down, Daniels. Well, that'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Los Angeles, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.